Coming in at number 10, Blood Magic by Way of Time. Have you ever picked up a magic mod for Minecraft and thought it was just too tame, where there's not enough danger involved with creating your next high-tech gadget? Blood Magic is a magic-based mod created by the Way of Time and maintained by TechNut. It adds an expansive life-based magic system which spans rituals, sacrifices, summonings, alchemy, and spell creation. In Blood Magic, the player collects life essence by sacrificing their own health or the health of mobs to power their blood magic creations on their quest to become the Archmage. Blood Magic is compatible and enhanced with Techromancy and Thromecraft 4. These are several additions available for Blood Magic. For example, Sangmancy, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, which focuses around automation and some even darker forms of magic such as soul corruption. Coming in at number 9, something I'm going to call a 3-in-1 combo. The Loot Craft Core, the Infinity Craft, and the Hero expansion. I put these all together just for this main reason because they all work together perfectly as a mod. This mod contains the AIP for adding superpowers, that's the Loot Craft one, like Speed Force from the Speedster heroes, and make them use keybinds, etc. Items like the Anti-Superpower Serum or the Superpower Capsule are in the game, also in ways to change superpowers. Combined with the Infinity Craft and Heroes expansion, Infinity Craft adds the 6 Infinity Stones from Marvel into Minecraft, right? Do you guys know the stone's abilities? Well, I'm gonna let you know right now, right? You got the Power Stone, nearly unlimited attack damage with the hand, nearly unlimited resistance, Energy Blast with nearby unlimited attack damage, right? That's one stone. Reality Stone, invisibility, size changing, okay? That's 2. Soul Stone, nearly unlimited health, fast healing, right? Time Stone, Rewind has the ability to rewind your position back about 5 seconds ago. Then Loops is able to create a time loop to set your spawn location at that loop. The last Accelerate can speed up the day and night cycle. Mind Stone, Flight and Telekinesis. Now if you don't have the Hero expansion installed, you only get Flight. Space Stone, this one is not included in the Hero expansion, but it leads you to make the Mark 17 Iron Man suit, and it's so stated the Hero pack is a must. This is why I added them all together. And finally, the Snap. And obviously you know this comes in with the Gauntlet. If you have all the stones, it kills half of the loaded entities. You must assemble the Avengers to take down the almighty Thanos. Well, you and your friends. You pray to get that Gauntlet and make your friend's game horrific. With the powers in the world, I wish I had a time skip for COVID though. Coming in number 8, Inventory Pets. Now, Purplicious Cow owns the copyrights to his Purplicious Cow, alright? But Inventory Pets are living animated creatures that exist in your inventory and gives you amazing special effects. Drops, buffs, utilities, defenses, and weapons in exchange for care and feeding. Plus, some pets have the Purplicious Cow. Like I said, that one is copyrighted, you can't take that from him. That Purplicious Cow does look pretty good though. There are now a total of 52 awesome unique pets with mind-bending skills and fancy tricks. OP pets, Slime Cube, one of my favorites honestly, to be honest with you. It's more like the Fire Cube, okay? He allows you to walk on lava. You're walking on fire, guys, come on. I had to add that through. Number 7, Mousie's Mobs by Bob Mousy, okay? Yeah, it's kind of like a tongue twister. This one is for the books though, because Bob knows how to bring the real hot and heavy mobs that will make your insane craft a living hell, if it isn't already. Alright, so prime example, you got the badass mob, the first Raw Knot. Alright, I might say that a couple times wrong, but we're gonna just get through it, okay? Lost underground many years ago, these heavily armored knights are not men, nor are they statues. Are they guarding something? They have forgotten what. And what are they waiting for? They have forgotten when. Are they mourning someone? They have forgotten whom. All they know is how to slay who approaches their chambers. This is the only way to damage a ferocious whatnot. Okay? Its weakness is for you to discover. Only the bravest of the adventurers would dare to challenge the ferocious whatnot. Upon defeat, the whatnot will drop its helmet and the axe of 1,000 medals for the victor. Right clicking with the axe attacks in a large arc, and shift right clicking will create shockwaves that bring the targets closer to you. Neither tool can break. Talk about an OP mob, right? Sorry, console players. As you hear, that was a PC one. Coming in at number 6, The Twilight Forest by Benimac. Imagine stepping through a portal into a twilight realm filled with trees as far as the eyes can see, breathtaking vistas, amazing discoveries await you around every corner. But beware, not all denizens of the forest respond to your intrusions lightly. Twilight Forest is a dimension exploration mod focused on adventure that will take you on a journey to meet strange creatures, exploring dungeons, and so much more. Some of the major features include fully fledged dungeons, diverse boss battles with elaborate mechanics, items and loot with unique traits and functionality. That's just some features. I do not want to spoil it for you guys because you'd be like, hey, Craftin' J, you ruined the fun. You stupid. No, I'm not.
You stupid.
No, I'm not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
So I just try and please by teasing, okay? Halfway through number 5, the In-Between Lands by Angry Pixel, also some may know as by Mr. Compost, right? But the mod itself was developed by Angry Pixel modding group. This large and expansive mod adds a whole new dimension along a plethora of exciting new content that offers an exciting challenge, survival experience. As you know, the Between Lands dimension is a dark and mysterious realm where strange and monstrous creatures roam amongst the remains of a long lost civilization, long since decayed. As dangerous as it is beautiful, there is much to explore and discover. The player must adapt to their surroundings and keep their wits about them, or they will perish. The Cheese King has reviewed the Between Lands before, and if you haven't, go check it out. He would like to see you guys check it out. Coming in at number 4, The Midnight by Cryptic Mushroom. The Midnight is a mod being developed by Cryptic Mushroom that adds a new, mysterious, and scary dimension to explore. It is a dimension of darkness, the only light that comes from the crystals and various life dimensions. You may travel willingly to this dimension, though you may unwillingly encounter the Rifter and be dragged into this strange, hostile world. Between Minecraft 1.122 to 1.144, to get the dimension, you will need to find a glowing red rift. These will spawn randomly during the night booth above the ground in certain caves. Rifts are often accompanied by unfriendly figures known as rifters. Minecraft 1.152. To get to the dimension, you will need to find a red heap of mass in the overworld, and at night the portal will activate and you will be able to traverse into the midnight. Though before you go into the midnight, make sure you are very prepared. The midnight does not welcome newcomers as it's still being updated as we speak. Just do not get caught up late at night or you just might be up till the morning hours. Coming in at number 3, QUARK by Vazkey. QUARK is a mod for Minecraft Java Edition. You guys are gonna love me some Java stuff, right? Aiming to enhance the base game using a very simple model. Anything added to QUARK also be added to the default game without compromising its game style. The name of the mod derives from the focus on small, simple things like quarks. Each individual feature is small, but they build into a larger whole. Every feature in QUARK can be disabled and tweaked individually. When you load up your game, you will see a Q button in your main menu. Clicking this button will let you configure the mod. You can tweak any and everything in just your way, or even disable things you just may not like. My favorite thing about this, no matter if you die, unless it's by PvP, the totem of holding, when a player dies, a totem of holding will spawn at the player's death position. This totem will float around the air holding the player's items. Any player can retrieve the items that the totem was holding by punching it a few times. A player's totem can be located by crafting a soul compass, which is done by using a compass and soul beads. But remember, this just shows up, and as I quote, it is not an item. It will still drop loot on your death, so just be careful who you want to go pick these up. Coming in at number 2, Special AI by Father Toes. Are monsters boring to you? Game's not a challenge enough? So if there's only some type of mod that added different AI patterns to mobs, you know, or wait, there is a Special AI. Special AI adds a variety of new AI patterns to mobs, including monsters idly breaking your light sources and certain blocks, and attack AI for passive mobs, mounting AI, and a pile of unique combat AIs to keep you on your toes. This mod natively supports English, Spanish, French, Portuguese, German, and Italian. To be honest though, having special mobs, I don't know, it will be insane. Like I said, this is insane crap, and it definitely sounds very stressful, but with mobs that could do just a little bit more than hunt you down and kill you, WTF no. Like, why do I gotta play my game like this? I don't want to be playing like I Am Legend, you know, Will Smith from that movie. I know I'm from Philadelphia, but damn. Finally, at number 1, the Aether. So Guilded Games presents the original Aether mod, up to date for modern Minecraft version, fully compatible with multiplayer. The Aether is a dimension in the sky type of floating islands. Ascend through the glowstone portal and begin a new survival adventure packed with ores, mythical creatures, and perilous dungeons. All you need is to build a glowstone frame, add water to the light and mystical portal, step in, and you will be transported immediately to the luscious hostile paradise known as the Aether. The Aether's world is full of fantastical creatures, powerful and mysterious dungeons. Traverse this survival world and utilize the Aether's many resources. The best fearsome bosses are to be found in the Aether's 3 dungeons. I'm not telling you guys what the dungeons are, I'm not spoiling it. Coming in number 10, Champions. Champions is a mod that adds elite mobs on a different rarities with enhanced stats, extra abilities, and extra loots. These champions can be spawned for any hostile mob in the game. Many aspects of this mod can be configured with either the config file or the generated JSON files, allowing users to adjust the difficulty and diversity of this mod to suit their particular playstyle. Champion mobs are defined by their ranks. Every time a valid mob is spawned into the world, it's an assigned rank. Most mobs will be in common and exhibit no special characteristics. Some mobs will spawn as champions. Players can recognize them by the special colored particles they emit, as well the special health bar that appears on your screen when you look at them. Champions have ranks which are randomly assigned, with higher ranks being progressively rare with each rank. Champion gains stronger stats, more abilities, and more loot to drop. Ranks are extremely configurable though. The use of champion ranks, the .toml file generated in the server config folder, players can edit ranks attributes such as default colors, number of affixes, growth factors, chance to spawn, and new ranks can definitely be added indefinitely. Going on to number 9, we have Ghost Explosives. This is one thing I can't get enough of. It's explosions, especially in Minecraft. But don't get fooled by the title, okay? It's not ghost carrying explosives. To be honest, just watching TNT blowing itty bitty tiny holes into the world's surface is quite boring. It sucks, and sometimes it can be scary. But therefore, I have found something better. Roll the drum roll. Actually, you don't want to. You may want to tiptoe in your Jordans in this one because it's a TNT mod. TNT drilling, tunneling, mining, shelter, flaming, freezing, drying, painting, fertilizing, ocean lava, ocean TNT, and arrow TNT. Also arrow spiraling. What else we got? We got lightning and more. It's like we did a damn infomercial, right? But hey, this one is for the ages. It is just dirty. Anything that blows up with this magnitude just be amazing. Let alone putting these into traps will blow your friends away. All puns intended. Coming in at number 8, Aurora's Adventure. You'll start in the Aurorian as a mysterious moonlight dimension is filled with mystery and enemies. And a Queen Aurora, the matriarch of this strange and mysterious land, for whom you complete various tasks for and survive in the hostile environment around you. You'll need to find some gear, find your way out, and kill the Moon Queen before the Queen Aurora lets you leave. And even then, she's still got things for you to do. She's freaking needy, I think. You have to adventure through few dimensions, gather resources, form dungeons, harness magic of the world, fire up multiple forges, and more to accomplish your main goal of slaying the Ender Dragon, and of course other bosses, to please her, right? I mean, she really wants to be pleased. Featuring multiple well-known mods and a few newcomers, I hope you guys find this mod pack to be at least very interesting, let alone scary. Coming in at number 7, Dark Utilities. Dark Utilities mods adds many new items and blocks which expand upon the base game. This mod aims to be useful in a wide range of circumstances while also adding fun and interesting mechanics. You can get any mod we've talked about on Curse Forge, unless it's stated anywhere else. Honestly, all of our mods we talk about is literally on Curse Forge, so go ahead and take a look at it. But all blocks and items in this mod have tooltips with a brief summary of what they do. The mod requires a bookshelf library. On 1.16 plus, you'll need the Runic mod and the Pigpen Cipher mod. Big things to note here, vector plates. Vector plates are rotatable blocks that can push mobs and other entities around. Mobs can spawn on top of them, making a popular choice for moving mobs in mob farms. Mob filters. Mob filters are blocks that allow certain types of mobs to move through them. For example, the hostile mob filter will only allow hostile mobs to pass through the block. The sleep charm will passively ward off the effects of insomnia while it's in the inventory. This will prevent phantoms from spawning, which we all know is a living hell. Additionally, you will instantly fall asleep when entering beds, which is actually really nice. Next, redstone randomizer. The redstone randomizer is a redstone component that toggles on and off randomly and will emit a redstone signal. Player plate damage, that's pretty much the last one here. The player plate damage is a flat block that will cause player damage to any mob that steps on it. This is just a sample of the content added by this mod. You definitely must give it a try if you haven't already. Coming in at number 6, the 5th world. The 4th world is over and the 5th world will be populated by superhumans from the planet of where? Minecraft. The 5th world will eventually be expansive genetics mods that lets you obtain and create superpowers using abilities from Lootcraft Core and other mods, as well as some things that brings it to the table itself. At the moment, it contains a fairly simple DNA combination and power creation method. Essentially, you can use this to create custom superpowers, kind of like, Superman, you know what I'm saying? Custom superpowers while playing the game. To start with, you need to make some equipment. Make an injection gun, a microscope, a centrifuge, and a few vials. Once you've done that, take the vial in one hand, the injection gun in the other. Right click, this is on PC. This should attach the vial to the gun. Once you've got your blood, go ahead and right click the gun and take the vial out and insert the vial into the microscope. Once in the microscope, you can choose one of 3 genes to extract the blood sample. If you hover over them, they will tell you what they are, what type of quality gene they are. So just make sure to save them for a later occasion. Find your test subjects before testing it on yourself. Who will be our victims? Villagers, that's who. No animal testing here, okay? Anyway, you can go and continue on your way until you have the perfect gene and then extract the blood for yourself. Then shift plus left clicking with the empty injecting gun in hand. Note, if you mess up at any time, you can empty a vial by shift and right clicking. So there's 2 different types. There's left clicking and right clicking. Make sure you follow up with both of them. And like I said, if you need any help, go look on Curse Forge. All their mods are there. Coming in at number 5, midway through, Whirly Caves. Whirly Caves is a complete overhaul of the vanilla cave system that features massive continuous cave systems. The idea behind this mod was to create an underground cave network that feels completely fresh, with so many great mods that provide totally a new way to explore the overworld, biome options, and even new dimensions. It felt like the tired cave systems never really got attention that they deserve. Well, here, these caves, they changed the way how you explore underground. No more digging for hundreds of blocks with nothing to see. No more same basic cave tunnel, alright, you've seen 1,000 times. This huge branching rooms of Whirly Caves means there's always more to explore. The unexpected cave layout will keep you on your toes, as mobs can creep up from any direction. The long tunnels opening into vast caverns makes it for perfect caves to take an elytra cave diving. For mod pack makers and those who like to fine tune their experience, check this out. The config options that you can get in this game, it controls the caves even to other levels. Adjusting noise cutoff can shrink or expand the size of the cave system. Warp amplifier settings can control how much you distort the caves. Vertical compression can turn the caves from claustrophobic to that terrifying tall. The dimension whitelist also allows for having vanilla caves in one dimension and having whirly caves in another, giving other worlds even more unique feel, having caves just all over the place. Coming in at number 4, underground biomes. This is a port of the underground biomes construct mod in the 1.122 and later on. This mod also adds great diversity to underground, adding 24 different kinds of stones of metaphoric indigenous sedimentary styles. Ores and structures like villages from vanilla and other mods are also converted to the local stone variant during world generation. Those 24 variants are also declined in cobblestone, gravel, sand, sandstone, clay, monster eggs, overgrown stone, bricks, mossy bricks, egg cobblestone, slabs, walls, stairs, and buttons. It's just like, it's just like an infomercial for real, right? This mod is inspired from the real world, adding even more diversity. Indigenous stones like granite are slightly hard to break. Ignite can be used as cheap coal. There is no sedimentary cobblestone. Fossils can be found while mining, etc. Many mods ores are already supported natively. A simple yet extensive configuration allows you to add new ores from other mods. Those simple JSON configuring disable specific blocks and variations, etc. It's always about configs, you know? Coming in at number 3, Serene Seasons. Serene Seasons is a Minecraft mod that adds seasons. Grass and foliage colors will change throughout the year, and in the winter temperatures will shift and allow for snow to fall in some biomes that normally doesn't receive any season. Seasons also affect various other features like crop growth. Different crops are limited to different seasons, weather, more rain in the spring, more storms in the summer, etc. and more. Serene Seasons also works automatically with biome mods, changing their grass and foliage colors without any additional tweaking required. But this is let alone scary because yeah, your beautiful scenery, you heard me speak about it earlier. You got snow. Snow will drop. That means strays will be coming a lot more. More strays, more problem. They are a damn headache, I tell you. They will shoot the shit out of you, and honestly, they use bare arrows. Like, let a breathe, god damn. Coming in at number 2, roguelike dungeons. Roguelike dungeons generates large underground dungeon structures which have insanely generated layout and loot. And you know me, I like my loot. They can be recognized by their structures as they come in 2 parts, the above ground structure and the 5-floor dungeons. Dungeons can spawn by this mod are very large and contain a large number of spawners, which can make exploring these structures very difficult for players inexperienced in combat or players without much gear. This kind of sounds like me. It's recommended to bring torches into the dungeons to light them up, explored areas to prevent natural mobs into spawning due to darkness. Dungeons have 5 floors with spiral case on each floor leading down to the next one. The first 2 floors have a different appearance based on the biome it was spawned in. The 3rd and 4th floor are always the same across the dungeon, and the 5th floor, the last floor, is always nether themed. Yeah. We got through it, yeah? Now finally here, number 1, Mystic World. Mystic World is a content mod for 1.12, 1.144, and 1.152. Although the later 2 lag behind slightly in content, that provides the backbone for projects like Roots. With more to come, it adds many creatures as well as metal and gems, copper, silver, and amethyst currently, and other mechanics that provide interesting and unique alternatives. Owls, silkworm, deers come in 3 varieties, does, stags with antlers, and Rudolphs with their adorable red noses, right? They drop venison and ooh, yeah, that's some deer meat. Lava cats, uncommonly found in the nether, where they can be tamed and bred similarly to an ocelot. In lava form, they do fire damage, while exposing them to water will turn them into their obsidian form. Lava cats can take reduced magical damage, while obsidian cats take reduced physical damage. Both forms are immune to damage from their owner. Beetles are back and more compact. They're also suitable shoulder size. When slain, they have a chance to drop a carapace, which is pretty much like a beetle. It's like, just think of it as just like a beetle egg, okay? Frogs are like chickens, and that they lay slime balls instead of eggs, okay? Fox are beasts of the forest, and when untamed, ravenous killers of rabbits and chickens. Okay, ender minis are found uncommonly in the end, where they are neutral, non-attacking creature that, like their large cousins, right, they will still get enraged if you look at them too closely, as if we needed baby endermen. Killing them will have a chance to drop unripe pearls, which can be used randomly to teleport or combine to form an ender pearl, and this had to be number 1. And there you have it, crafters. Part 2 to the insane in the membrane craft mods. Hope you guys are enjoying the list and hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Let us know down low what you'd like for us to see and do next. Don't forget to ring that bell so you can see that suggested video. You gotta champion those who champion you. Craftin' J, outie.